little kids. It's been so long. Yes. How are you all? Are you doing all fabulous? Wonderful. Okay, everybody show me like a real energetic thumbs up. Thumbs up, everyone. How are you doing? I want to hear how are you doing, like a big thumbs up. Yes. Oh, everybody's doing rocking. Oh, very nice. So we're meeting after a long time. I hope everybody's doing fabulous. Yes, everybody's doing great. Yes. So here I am welcoming you all in yellow classes, learning some general knowledge with Medha ma'am. Yes. All right. So what? You know what? We are going to do these sessions as really, like fun oriented, thrilling, and they're always going to keep you on your toes. And I promise you that. So are you all looking forward? Are you all looking forward? I am. So what are we going to talk today, kids? Anybody has any idea what are we going to talk today? No? All right, I'll tell you. You know, I have always been very much interested about our surroundings, our nature. Where do we live? What is it all about? You know, this nature always amuses me. You know, I find it all very creative, very attractive. So I decided to share this with all you, my kids out there. And we are going to study in details today what are continents. All right, what are continents? So kids, how many of you have heard about continents? How many of you have heard continents? What are continents? It's some place. It's some place where we live. It's some place where we go. What is a continent? No, ma'am, we don't live in a continent. We live in India. We live in America. We live in Africa. We live in London. So, what is this continent? All right. So, you know, kids, I have a little friend just like you, and whose name is Rocket Man. What's his name? His name is Rocket Man. And you know, that Rocket Man was as confused as you are. You want to see how? Okay, now that Rocket Man was really confused. Why? Because he wanted to see what is continent. Can you see this, kids? Say hi to Rocket Man. Hi, Rocket Man. See? Oh my God. And this little Rocket Man was very confused, just like you are, and was wondering, what is this continent? So he decided to go round and round and round the earth. Earth is our planet. Yes, Earth is our planet. This is Earth. Earth is our planet where we live. Yes. And so he decided, I will find out on this Earth what are continents. And what did he find out? What did he find out? Ready? 1, 2, and 3. He found out there are these continents. Yes, kids. Okay. So we have 7 continents on Earth. Okay. We have 7 continents on Earth. Okay. So now, kids, when I talk about continents and when I say 7, so these are located on different parts of the Earth. Can we all see these colorful demarcations? I will read out these for you so we all can see this. The one in blue says North America, right? The one in yellow down there says South America. Everybody say it with me. The one in blue is North America. Okay, the one in yellow down here is South America. Yes, exactly. Then we go up. We go a little right side and we see a purple continent. Purple. What is this purple continent? This purple continent down is Africa. This purple one is Africa. Yes. And just above Africa, we can see some green spreaded area. Yes, we see there is some spreadings here and there. So this part in the green is Europe. How do we say it? Europe. Yes, it's Europe. Okay. And Who is the neighbor of Europe? It's very, very, like it has a similar boundary line also. It shares a boundary line with, this continent. And we have the biggest continent, which is in pink color, and that is Asia. Yes, kids, this is Asia. So, my friends who are attending this session, most of you are from Asia. So, I will name one very, very famous country that we all know, and that is India. India is in Asia. Yes, kids, India is in Asia. And we will come down from the pink color continent. And can we see this orange color? Very small continent. Can we all see? Yes. So this orange color is Australia. Yay, Australia. Okay. And then we have a red belt down below. Yes, we can all see this red belt down below. Which is this continent? This is the cold continent, Antarctica. Yes, which is this continent? This is Antarctica. Oh my God. So we all know the name of these seven continents. Yes, should we all repeat once again? Yes, so that we know how do we spell them. Okay, let's quickly see all these planets. But kids, now I'm going to tell you these from the biggest to the smallest. Yes, we all know, we want to know ki all out of all the planets that we saw, out of all the continents that we saw, which one is the biggest? Which is the biggest continent? Yes, we saw so many colors and so many continents. Which one is the biggest? I want any one of you to guess. I also gave you a hint while I was telling you. Come on, let me count till three and see how many of you know which one is the biggest continent? One. Can we all see this? Yes, come on, keep guessing. One, two, and three. Which one is the biggest continent? The first one is Asia. Yes, kids, it is Asia, which is the biggest continent. Yes, Asia is the biggest continent out of all the continents that we have. How many continents do we have? Let's quickly repeat. We have seven continents, and the biggest is Asia. Ooh, okay. So now that we know that Asia is the biggest one, what do you think is at number two? Which one is at number two? Okay, I will give you 3 seconds once again to think. Okay, let's on a count on three guess which one is the second biggest continent. Okay, so one, two, three. And which name comes out here? Oh, yes, we have another friend, and that is Africa. Yay! Right on. So, Africa is my second biggest continent, kids. Okay. So, we have the two already in the list, the biggest being Asia, and at number two being Africa. Okay. Now, kids, I am talking about these continents from the biggest to the smallest in terms of their sizes. Okay, in terms of their sizes, the land that they cover. Okay, so number one is Asia, number two is Africa. We will keep repeating so that we remember the sequence. Okay, so we already know the top two, and now it is time to see my third slide. My, and it is North America. Yay! So my third one in the list is North America, which is my, everyone show me your fingers, show me your three fingers. It's my third biggest continent. It is my third biggest continent. Okay, so let's say the first three quickly. Number one is Asia, Africa, and North America. Now, you know what? I just feel that when I know the third one is North America, this is a hint. Okay, this is a hint. The fourth name is similar to the third name. It's kind of similar to the third name. What do you think is the fourth one? Let's count on a count of three. Let's see on a count of three what is my fourth one. Is everyone ready? Everyone is ready? Show me a thumbs up. Show me both the thumbs up. All right. So 1, 2, 3. And it's, yay, it's South America. See, I told you it's similar. So we have two parts of America. One is north and one is south. North is the one at the top. Okay. So if I talk direction wise, north is up, south is down. Okay. North is up and south is down. So the North America is at number 3 and the southern part of America, which is South America, is at number 4. Okay, kids? So out of 7 continents, I have my top 4. So let's quickly say the names again. Asia, Africa, North America, and South America. Brilliant. Okay, now only last 3 positions left. Okay, and I'm really excited to see if, okay, I want all of you to guess the 5th name. Okay, I'm not going to say it. All right, so we have met the top 4. Now, what is my 5th one? Let me think. I want to give you all a hint. Okay, are you ready for this hint? So this hint will tell you which is the 5th continent. Okay, now my 5th continent is the coldest of all the 7 continents. Which one is it? On a count of 2. Okay, on a count of 2. The coldest of all the 7 continents. 1 and 2. And we have the next one. That is Antarctica. See, I've already started feeling cold with the name. Yes, Antarctica, the icy continent. Yes, the house of the penguins, the house of the snow bears. Oh my god, how many of you want to go to Antarctica now? I want to go to Antarctica. How many of you want to go to Antarctica? We all want to, yes, because we all love snow. Okay, so with this, kids, we have the top 5 in the list. Let's quickly say with me: Asia, Africa, North America, South America, and Antarctica. Very good. Okay, all right. And now only the last 2 positions are left. Yes, we can easily fill them with my next one in the row is the sweet little and a very posh continent. And let's have its name right here. It is Europe. Yes, it is Europe. Okay, kids. So it starts from a E-U-R-O-P-E. We call it a Europe. All right. People do pronounce its name a little different ways, but the correct pronunciation is Europe. All right, kids. So we have the top 6, and obviously my last contender in this list has to be, which one? Australia. Yay, everyone. Let's clap. Let's clap for ourselves because we have right in front the top 7 continents in terms of their size. So we have started from the biggest and we moved down to the smallest. Okay, let's quickly say it once again before we talk about each and every continent in a little detail. Yes, so we have the continents basis their size. The biggest one, okay, we will look at this picture and we will guess. Okay, the first is Asia. Very good. So Asia is number 1. Wonderful. Which is number 2? Number 2 is Africa. Yay, we can see in blue color. Can you all see in blue color? So you will be able to identify with their size also. Okay, so Africa is in blue color. Okay, so 1 is Asia, 2 is Africa, and where is my third one? Where is my third one? Can we all see? Yes, the third one is the orange color, North America. Yes, North America. And the fourth one, very similar, is South America. Wonderful, everyone. So we all can see the top four here. We all can see the top four. Let's quickly see the fifth one also, which is cold one, Antarctica. Yes, Antarctica is number 5. At number 6, we have the one which is very, very posh, and that is Europe. Europe is at number 6. Europe is at number 6, kids, okay? Europe is at number 6, and the last is Australia. The smallest of the lot is Australia. So I want each one of you to look at this, this map of the continents very, very clearly, and please fix this image in your minds, in your brains, so that you all have a rough idea of what do these continents look like. These are land masses, kids. Continents are these land masses, and we have divided this huge big landmass into different places, which we call continents, and they are 7 in number. And we can see these 7 continents right in front of our eyes, basis their size. Now, is everyone very, very clear with this? Before we move ahead and talk about each and every continent, is everyone very, very clear? Show me a thumbs up. Yes, we all know continents by heart as per their sizes. Okay, so let's move on, kids, and talk about these continents individually. Okay, now the first one, we will only talk about their sizes, as per their sizes, and that is none other than Asia, kids. Asia, okay? Yeah, so when I talk of the continents, I already know that the biggest one is Asia. So we will be first talking about Asia, kids, okay? We will be talking about so many different things about the continent, but they are going to be very, very unique for all of you. Yes, if you all want, you can note them down, you can understand. And you know what, kids, one thing that you all can really do is search about them, look at their pictures online. Yes, that's going to be really, really fun. You all can do that. Wonderful. So let's start learning about our first continent, which is Asia. All right, so we already know the first unique thing, which is that it is the largest continent in the world. Yes, out of the 7 continents that we have, Asia is the largest continent, kids, okay? And as I said, a lot of people who are associated right now in this class, a lot of my students would be from Asia. I'm sure there are from other continents as well, but a majority are from this continent. Yes. Now, when I talk about one big continent, can you all see this landmass? Can you all see this landmass, kids? Right? Now, this huge landmass is again divided into small, I would say places or locations, which we call as countries, So now you know the connection. So basically the world is a whole world together, which we see Earth, right? And on Earth we have different continents, right? So we saw the 7 continents, and on the 7 continents, inside every continent is certain number of countries, okay, which makes it easy to understand and learn about them and basically live there. So if I talk about Asia, kids, this particular continent has 48 countries. Yes, it has how many countries? It has 48 countries. Okay, now if I may say, the 48 countries, what is the unique thing about these 48 countries? What is the unique thing? The unique thing, out of all these 48, kids, we have 2 such countries. We have 2 countries, namely Russia and Turkey. We have Russia and Turkey. Okay, now these are 2 countries, kids, which share their boundary with Europe. So, which means if I say Russia, so Russia is also located in Europe and is also located in Asia. And if I say Turkey, Turkey is again a part of Europe as well as Asia. Yay! So how many of us knew about this? We did not, right? It's a fun fact. So we have always remember we have two countries in Asia which share their boundaries with another continent, and that is Europe. All right. Now, the next amazing fact about Asia, kids, is that uh, you know we have, if I talk about the largest country in Asia, if I talk about out of all the 48 countries which are in Asia, the largest country by landmass, so when I say landmass, is the area, right? It is the area. So but the largest country by landmass is Russia, kids. Yes, it's Russia. Though it shares its boundary with Europe also, but still it is the largest country by landmass in Asia. Yes, and if I talk about population wise, which is the largest country in Asia? It is China. Yes, kids, it is China. So we now know that two countries, the largest country by landmass and by population. So one is Russia and one is China. Very, very good. That is absolutely amazing. Yes. So this is the second fun fact that we know about Asia. Okay. Do you all want to know another fun fact? Is there any other fun fact? Yes, of course there is. Because the next one I'm sure most of us know is the highest mountain in Asia. Which is it? Now, here, kids, the highest mountain in Asia is not just the highest in this continent, but is the highest in the world. It's the highest continent in highest mountain in the world. And what's the name? Mount Everest. Yes, kids, Mount Everest is the highest mountain not only in Asia but also in the world. Okay, also in the world. So now we know that why we keep on saying, please understand that when if somebody asks you and there's a confusion, oh, can you tell me which is the highest mountain in Asia? And you'll be like, oh, it's Mount Everest. And which is the highest mountain in the world? Oh, that is also Mount Everest. All right, so don't get confused, it's just one name which is common for both. All right, okay, now what is left? Yes, there is one more point left, kids, and that is about the biggest lake in Asia. Yes, lake is a form of a water body. Okay, it's a water body, and we have this big, big, big lake in Asia, and that is called the Caspian Sea. It's called Caspian Sea. Now, again, kids, don't get confused. This particular water body is named after a sea. Okay, it's named after a sea, Caspian Sea, but it is actually a lake. Okay, and there's one thing very, very interesting about this lake that I want to tell you is that this lake is surrounded by five different countries. It is interlocked it by on all its size by on all its sides by different countries, and there are five countries. Now, can you imagine how big this Caspian Sea would be? Yes, five countries, make its border. Oh my God. All right, so here we have Caspian Sea, which is the biggest lake in Asia. All right, so let's quickly run through all the points of Asia, which is it is the largest continent in the world. How many countries are there? There are 48 countries, out of which two countries, Russia and Turkey, they share their border also with Europe. All right, and then if I talk about the largest countries in Asia, as per landmass, we have Russia, and as per population, we have China. Yes. Okay. Now, the highest mountain in Asia as well as in the world, both ways it is Mount Everest. It is Mount Everest. Brilliant. And last but not the least, we have the biggest lake in Asia, and that is the Caspian Sea. That is the Caspian Sea. Very good, everyone. Very, very good. Okay. So, so now, after talking about the biggest continent on our planet, which is Asia, it is time to know some fun facts about the second one. So now, I want all of you to see this and tell me which was the second one. Let's remember. Which was the second biggest? Africa. Africa. Yes, kids, we can see this. The continent in the green, light green color, and we have highlighted this. The one is Africa, which is that second number after Asia. All right. So, what is very, very unique about Africa? Yes, let us start now. The one thing which makes Africa, I would say, bigger than any other continent is the fact that it is the continent which has maximum number of countries. It has maximum number of countries. So we saw how many countries were there in Asia. There were 48. Okay, so we will keep revising like this. Okay, so we had 48 countries in Asia. And how many are there in Africa? There are 54 countries, kids. There are 54 countries in Africa. Crazy, yes? So now you all know, if somebody asks you, out of all the 7 continents, which is the continent which has maximum number of countries, what will you say? It is Africa. Wonderful. Okay. Now, which is the second unique thing about Africa? Yes, and that is talking about the largest country. So out of the 54 countries, kids, that we have in Africa, the largest country in this continent is called Algeria. It's Algeria. Algeria. Okay, so out of all the countries, out of 54 countries, we have Algeria, which is the largest country. Okay, so let's revise. Which was the largest country in Asia in terms of landmass and population? Russia and China. Brilliant. And now, which is the largest country in Africa? It is Algeria. Very, very good. See, this way we will connect different continents, the same part, and we will be able to learn so many things. Okay, let's come to the third unique part about this continent. Okay, now when I talked about the largest, I also need to know which is the smallest country. Yes, so which is the smallest country in Africa? It is called Seychelles. It's called Seychelles. Okay, so that is the smallest country in Africa. So we know, for Africa, we know both the things. We know the biggest one, and we also know the smallest one. Yes, so the smallest, okay, the smallest country here in Africa is Seychelles. Okay, it's Seychelles. And kids, I'll also right now tell you the smallest country in Asia was Maldives. It's Maldives. It's a beautiful, beautiful, cluster of little islands. Okay, so smallest country in Asia was Maldives, and smallest country in Africa is Seychelles. Okay, it's Seychelles. Very, very good. Okay, with this, I'll come to my next unique point in Africa, wherein I'll talk about the longest river. Okay, the longest river. Now, okay, when I talked about the highest mountain in Asia, I said that it is not just the highest mountain in Asia, but also in the world, right? Similarly, kids, when I say the longest river in Africa, it's not just the longest river in Africa, but the longest river in the world, and that is Nile River. Yes, Nile River is the longest in the world as well as in Africa. Okay, kids, you can take that as a very, very unique point. Okay, and because I spoke of mountain, my next point will be the highest mountain peak in Africa, and that is none other than Mount Kilimanjaro. Okay, please, kids, be very, very clear about the pronunciation. It's Mount Kilimanjaro. Okay, Mount Kilimanjaro is the highest peak in, it's the highest mountain in in Africa. All right. And the last but not the least, because we know that the Caspian Sea was the biggest lake in Asia, now the biggest lake in Africa is called Lake Victoria. What is it called? Lake Victoria. Very, very good. Yay. So we are done with the two continents, and let's quickly go through the Africa, right? So it's the second largest continent. It's the continent with most countries, that is 54. Okay, 54 countries. The largest being Algeria, smallest being Seychelles. The longest river, which is not just the longest river in Africa, but also in the whole world, is Nile. Okay, it's the Nile River. The highest mountain peak being Mount Kilimanjaro, okay, and the biggest lake, right? The biggest lake being Lake Victoria. Yoo-hoo! We know so many things already about our two biggest continents, and it's quickly time to move on to the third one. Yay! Okay, which was the third one? Yes, it is North America. North America, kids, is the third biggest continent, and we will know some important and unique things about this continent. Okay, so if I talk about North America, kids, if I said Asia had how many countries? 48. Africa had the most, 54. So North America has 23 countries. Okay, kids, how many countries? 23 countries. Okay, and along with this, crazy fact is that the world's largest island, which is Greenland, also belongs to this continent. Okay, so Greenland is a part of North America. Okay, and kids, we know about different religions. The world has different religions. Some follow Hinduism, some follow Christianity, some follow Islam, some follow Sikhism, some follow Buddhism, some follow Jainism, etc., etc., etc. So if I specifically talk about the Christians, North America has the largest Christian population. Yes, out of all the continents, North America happens to have the largest Christian population. And talking about next, the largest country, it is Canada. Canada is a very famous country, right? Canada is a very famous country. So, which it happens to be the largest country in North America, right? And the longest river in North America is called Missouri. Yes, it's called Missouri. And which was the longest in Africa? Nile River, which is also the in the world, right? So the longest river in North America is Missouri. The highest mountain being Denali. It's called Denali, and this is in the Alaska range. Okay, so Alaska range is in North America, just like we have the Himalayan ranges in Asia, in India, right? Similarly, we have the Alaska range in North America, and in that range, Denali, that is the highest mountain in North America. Okay, and talking about the biggest lake, here the name of the lake itself says that it must be so big. It's called Lake Superior. Ooh, Superior. Yes. So Lake Superior is the biggest lake in North America, right? And now I have a crazy point, and that is the lowest point. The lowest point, and that is actually, kids, the lowest point in the world as well. That is called Death Valley, right? It's called Death Valley, and this is also found in North America. Yes, so we have covered this whole circle, and let's quickly go through it once again. We have 23 countries in North America, and the world's largest island, Greenland, also happens to be a part of this continent. The continent has the largest Christian population, largest country being Canada. longest river being Missouri, highest mountain being Denali, and that is in the Alaska range, right? Biggest lake being Lake Superior, and the lowest point being Death Valley. Yay! So top three done. I'm very, very excited. See, kids, every continent has something really, really unique about it, right? And we have already covered the unique points about the top three. Okay. And it's time to move on to the fourth one, and which is very similar to the next, to the previous one that was North America. Now it is time to understand South America. Yes, South America, kids. Okay. Now, South America has one thing very, very unique. Okay. So there are three things which are like, superlatives on the earth. So I would say the longest mountain range, the highest waterfalls, and the driest place. So this I'm talking about not just South America, kids, the whole world. So the longest mountain range in the whole world is Andes. It's Andes, Andes, and that is located in South America. Similarly, the highest waterfalls in the world is called Angel Falls. Angel Falls, and that is also located in South America. And the third, the driest place on earth, which is the Atacama Desert, also in South America. My God, South America is the king of superlatives. Yes, so we have the three biggest superlatives: the longest mountain range, Andes; highest waterfalls, Angel Falls; driest place, Atacama Desert. All the three are located in South America. Very, very good. And now coming to the countries, it has only 12 countries. Only 12 countries. So South America only has 12 countries. And out of these 12 countries, the largest is Brazil. Yes. So we have heard this song, Brazil. Yes, you all have? No, you might not have. So when I was a kid, this was a song. It was a very, very peppy song, and we all used to dance on it. You might actually ask your parents that, have you heard the song Brazil? They might say yes. Okay, so out of all the 12 countries, Brazil is the largest country. Okay, and kids, talking about the longest river, it's called Amazon River. Okay, so Amazon River is the longest river in South America. And talking about the highest mountain, it is called Aconcagua. It is called what? Aconcagua. Yeah, it might take some time for you to learn, but it's completely okay. Aconcagua, right? So we have these 5 crazy points about South America. We have the the longest mountain range, Andes; the highest waterfalls, Angel Falls; and the driest place on earth, Atacama Desert. All the three are in South America. South America only has 12 countries, out of which, yes, the largest is Brazil, the longest river is Amazon, and the highest mountain is Aconcagua. Wonderful. Very, very good. All right, top 4 done, kids. Now, should we move on to the cold one? Oh, I feel so cold already. I can see some penguins. Can you all see some penguins? Oops, the penguin has also fallen because there's so much snow in Antarctica. Yes, Antarctica, the home to the penguins. Now, the crazy thing about Antarctica, kids, it is so, 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 so cold out there. The temperature is usually in minus degrees, that it is the least populated continent. Least populated means hardly there is any population, hardly humans live there, right? It is the least populated continent because, kids, it's almost covered with ice. You can see this little penguin. She's feeling it's difficult for her to walk because there is so much of ice. Yes. And because of this, kids, it happens to be the driest of all the continents. Yes, it is the driest of all the continents, and also the windiest place on earth, because there are no humans, there are no buildings, there are nothing, nothing to stop the wind, right? So it is the windiest place on earth, and also the highest continent, highest in terms of its location. Yes, its location. It is the highest continent, kids. Okay. So Antarctica is a very, very easy to go. It's least populated, almost covered with ice, driest of all the continents, windiest of all, and also the highest continent. Oh, I'm already feeling super cold after studying Antarctica. Yeah. Yes. So let me now move out of Antarctica and go to some beautiful continent with where there are beautiful countries to, go, have fun, enjoy. And that is my favorite continent. Europe. Europe is my favorite continent. Yes, kids, I have been to Europe, and trust me, it is beautiful. All the countries, and my favorite would be Amsterdam. It is so, so, so beautiful. Yes, kids. So I'll tell you, Europe happens to be the wealthiest and the most richest continent. And when you go to any country in Europe, the way it is designed, the architecture, the buildings, the roads, the entire way it has been built, it looks beautiful. It looks, it's like a treat to the eyes, right? And surprisingly, Europe happens to be the house of the two smallest countries in the world. Smallest countries in the world, kids. And that is Vatican City and Monaco. Vatican City and Monaco are two world's smallest countries, and both are in Europe, kids. Otherwise, Europe has 50 countries. How many countries does Europe has? Europe has 50, 50, 50. So if I may now say, largest number of countries are in Africa. So which comes at number 2? Let's quickly think. Yes, it could be Europe, because as of now we don't know about Australia, right? So Europe is at, okay, so let's say Asia, for now, highest is Africa, 54. Asia, Europe is 50. Asia is 48, right? And what about North America and South America? North America was 23 and South America was 12. Okay, now we have to see, after covering, Australia, which one has the least number of countries. Yes. Okay, now out of the largest countries, kids, as I said, Russia is a country that shares some part in some part in Asia and some part in Europe. So the largest country in Europe, kids, is the European part of Russia. So I would say Russia, the part of Russia which is in Europe, that is the largest country. Okay. And the largest capital city is Moscow. Okay. Moscow is a very, very finely built place. You can see some amazing pictures if you want to. They're absolutely adorably built, right? The colors are commendable. The color schemes are, very, very catchy. Okay. And the most populous city, that is again a very, very finely built place, this is called Istanbul. Okay, it's called Istanbul, which is the most populous city, also happens to be in Europe. Okay. Talking about the highest mountain, kids, it's called Mount Elbrus. Okay, Mount Elbrus, which is in Russia. Okay, and that is the highest mountain in Europe. Okay, and the longest river is called the Volga River. It's called the Volga River. Now that is the longest river in Europe. Okay, so my favorite continent, we talked about that it's the wealthiest and the richest, has 50 countries, out of which 2 are the smallest in the world, Vatican City and Monaco. The European part of Russia happens to be the largest country. The largest capital city is Moscow. Most most populous city is Istanbul. Highest mountain is Mount Elbrus, and the longest river is Volga. Yay! All right. And now I am coming to the last continent, and that is Australia. Yay! We have finally reached the last continent. And what am I seeing here? There is a kangaroo jumping. Yes, because kids, Australia is home to kangaroos. Yes, Australia is home to kangaroos. So whenever I hear about Australia, I only see, oh, kangaroos. Yeah. All right. So Australia, kids, is also called Oceania. It's called Oceania. And why is that so? Basically, if you can see this picture, Australia is surrounded by water on all sides. There is water everywhere. So it's called Oceania. Okay. Also, kids, it is the smallest continent, as we know, out of all the seven, and it has only 14 countries. So now we know the continent which has least number of countries is South America. Yes, that has 12 countries. Okay. So South America has the least. After that it is Australia. Australia has 14 countries. Okay. And out of these kids, the biggest and the most populous city in Australia is Sydney. It is Sydney. Have you all heard the name of Sydney? Yes, we have. All right. And the last very, very, connecting point for Australia is the highest mountain, and that is Mount Cook, which is found in New Zealand. All right. Yes, so we have quickly been through Australia, also called Oceania, the smallest continent with only 14 countries, biggest and the most populous city being Sydney, and the highest mountain being Mount Cook in New Zealand. Yay, everyone, kids! What a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful journey has it been understanding all the seven continents right from top to the bottom. I'm sure all of you had fun. Did all of you had fun? Yes, say yes, ma'am. Did you all have fun? Yay. Now, kids, before I end my class, I want to do this a little something with you all. Are you all excited? It's called maybe like a small game. Do you all want to do this small game? Yes, do you all want to do this? Okay, let me see what I have in store for you. Okay, let me see what I have in store for you. So there is this continent, and you have to tell me the name of this continent. Okay, let's guess which one is this. Okay, come on, everyone. Let's guess what's the name, and on a count of three, you all can tell me. So okay. So I'm sure all of you now know what is the name. So on a count of three, we'll say it together. Okay. 1, 2, 3. It's North America. Yay! I'm sure all of you guessed it right. Yay! Okay, let's see the next one. Okay. Woo! Okay, I already know it. So 1, 2, 3. It's Asia. Yay! Yes, I'm sure all of you got it right. Wonderful. Okay, let's see the third one. Woo! Now, which one is that? Tricky, huh? Okay, let's guess it. 1, 2, and 3. It's Antarctica. I start feeling cold as soon as I hear Antarctica. It's Antarctica, kids. Okay, can we have the fourth one? Oh, this is very, very simple. All of us know this one. Yes, because of its shape. 1, 2, and 3. It's Africa. It's Africa. Yay. All right, 4 done. This is amazing. Now, which one is this? Okay, kids, which one is this? A 1, a 2, a 3, and South America. 5 gone. Yay, we have 2 left. Which is the next one? Come on. Ooh, all right. This is the scattered one. So a 1, a 2, and bingo, we have Europe. Okay, let me see. We all know which one is going to be the last one. Yes, we all know. And this shape is also very, very familiar. And we know the answer, and it is Australia. Yay, it's Australia. Wonderful. Now I want all of you to clap for yourself and your fellow mates, right? Because all of you have done a wonderful job learning these continents and so many unique things about them. Yes, it was super fun, super fabulous. Wonderful, kids. So, there are so many interesting things which are hidden about, the continents, our world, our nature, our earth. It's just that we have to get hold of them. All right. And I promise that I will keep bringing you for you such important things. Yes. Till then, keep studying, keep looking around, keep finding facts, and keep learning, keep dancing, keep singing. And I'll see you again very, very soon on your favorite general knowledge in yellow classes. Till then, bye everyone. Take care. Bye.